Good morning, this Thursday the 15th of July. I'm Paulina Peters, a market analyst at Bell Direct. It's great to have your company. Well, US Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell suggested that inflation, which has been surging as the recovery strengthens, will likely remain elevated in coming months before moderating. Amid Powell's remarks, the 10-year Treasury yield fell. We saw the S&P 500 and Dow Jones manage to post a small gain each of about 0.12%, while the Nasdaq closed 0.22% lower. Apple shares jumped 2.4% after reports that the company had ramped up production of its next-generation iPhones by 20%. Now, what to watch today? Well, it looks like the Aussie share market is set to give back some of its gains yesterday, with the future suggesting the Aussie market will dip slightly, about 0.14% or 10 points. Locally, on the COVID-19 front, New South Wales lockdowns were extended an additional 2 weeks until Friday the 30th of July. We also saw Western Australia impose an immediate border change with Victoria. This requires anyone arriving into WA from Victoria having to self-quarantine for 14 days and be tested on arrival. This comes as Victoria recorded a spike in local COVID-19 cases yesterday. With this in mind, continue to watch travel stocks like Flight Centre, FLT, Qantas, QAN, Sydney Airport, SYD, and Webjet, WEB, which will continue to come under pressure. Looking now to the local buy now, pay later market, two new threats to the industry have been revealed. Firstly, Apple has been working on a new service dubbed internally as Apple Pay Later that will allow its users to pay for any Apple Pay purchase in installments over time. Secondly, PayPal has scrapped its late payment fees altogether, a fee that Afterpay managed to profit $70 million worth in 2020. The news weighed down on the local tech sector, which fell 2.7%. Zip and Afterpay were both hit heavy, both down about 10%. What's interesting to note is that Apple's entry now casts doubts over Afterpay's US push, which is believed to be one of its main growth initiatives. So continue to keep an eye on local buy now, pay later stocks today. In terms of economic news, consumer confidence data was released yesterday and the index gained 1.5%, holding up despite the sharp fall in New South Wales. This comes as both Victoria and WA recorded strong bounce backs from COVID-19 related disruptions in June. Today, investors will get an update on the unemployment rate, currently 5.1%, with expectations that this will fall to 5%. Moving to commodities, the oil price traded lower after reports that Saudi Arabia and the UAE had reached a compromise that should unlock an OPEC deal to boost global oil supplies. The gold price rose about 1% and the iron ore price fell about 0.15% from its record high level yesterday. To end on some trading ideas for your consideration, Bell Potter has upgraded its recommendation on Nufarm, NUF, from a hold to a buy, with a price target of $5.30. Since reporting its stronger than expected first half 2021 result, albeit cautious guidance, NUF's share price had retracted about 20% from its high. However, generally crop conditions have remained favourable across the company's core markets. Given this, Bell Potter believe NUF is trading at a reasonable discount. The stock closed up 0.67% to $4.51, which implies about 17% share price growth. To end, bullish charting signals have been identified for Sierra Resources, SYR, Ecograph, EGR, and Oricombre, ORE, according to Trading Central. And that's it for today. I'm Paulina Peters with Bell Direct. Happy trading.